Do you actually show your dog you love them every day? You probably think you do, but here's what nobody tells you. Most of the ways we show love to our dogs mean way less to them than we imagine. In fact, some of the things you do daily thinking you're being a great owner might actually be pushing your dog further away. These 7 things take less than a minute each, but once you start doing them, your dog won't just trust you. They'll genuinely love you back. Let's start with the one most people get completely wrong. Ever notice how your voice changes the second you talk to your dog? That high, soft, slightly ridiculous tone. You'd never use it in public. Most people feel a little embarrassed about it. But here's the thing. Science says you should be doing it even more. A study found that dogs are more attentive and respond more positively when you use that high-pitched, exaggerated dog-directed speech. When owners spoke in their normal adult voice, dogs barely reacted. But the moment they switched to that sweet, sing-song tone, the dogs perked up, tilted their heads, and often moved closer. That means your dog isn't just hearing noise, they're recognizing you. And it clicks when you speak to them the way you'd speak to someone you genuinely adore. So every single day when you walk past your dog, when you feed them, when you catch them staring at you, talk to them, say anything. It doesn't matter what the words are. What matters is the tone. Soft, warm, gentle. That voice tells your dog, you're safe with me, in a way nothing else can. And if you think this is powerful, wait until we get to number 7. Because there's one spot on your dog's body that triggers something even deeper. This 3-second look makes your dog feel safe. Have you ever caught your dog staring at you and then softening their eyes or looking away slowly? Most people think their dog is just sleepy or avoiding eye contact. They're not. That soft gaze, especially when paired with a slow blink, is intentional. It's meant directly for you. Researchers have found that mutual gaze between dogs and their owners releases oxytocin in both species. It's the same bonding hormone that connects a mother and her baby. When you hold that gentle, relaxed eye contact and then softly look away, you're telling your dog, I'm not a threat. I love you. Here's what makes this a daily game changer. Most of us stare at our dogs without realizing that in dog language, a hard, fixed stare can be confrontational. So every time you lock eyes with your dog without a soft blink or a relaxed look, you might be sending the exact opposite message. Make this part of your routine. Every morning, every evening, whenever your dog meets your eyes, soften your gaze. Let your eyes relax. Blink slowly. When they blink back or look away with a relaxed face, that's your dog saying, I trust you with my life. And hey, if any of this is making you look at your dog differently right now, hit that like button and subscribe. That's how we get these videos to more dog owners who want to love their dogs the right way. Most owners bore their dogs without knowing. Have you ever dangled a toy in front of your dog and they just stared at you? Like you were embarrassing yourself? That's not your dog being lazy. That's your dog being bored out of their mind. And it's happening in millions of homes every single day. Here's what most owners don't realize. Dogs are hardwired for movement and problem solving. Their brains are built to stalk, chase, pounce, and capture. That sequence is everything to them. But when you wave a toy back and forth in the same spot with the same speed, you're skipping every single step that makes play feel real to a dog. The trick is to make the toy act like actual prey. Drag it away from your dog, not toward them. Let it hide behind a couch. Make it freeze, then dart. Move it in unpredictable bursts. When your dog crouches low and their pupils go wide, that's when you know you've activated something primal. And here's the part nobody talks about. A dog who gets a real engaging play session every day doesn't just stay physically healthy. They become calmer, more affectionate, and more bonded to the person who gives them that experience. You become the source of their deepest instinct being fulfilled. That's not just fun. That's love in a language your dog was born speaking. 5 to 10 minutes a day is all it takes. But those minutes have to feel real. Stop shaking the toy like a chore. Start moving it like something worth catching. Your dog will never look at you the same way. Just sit next to your dog and watch what happens. What if the most powerful thing you could do for your dog every day was absolutely nothing? Most owners think bonding means petting, playing, or giving treats. So when they sit on the couch and their dog is across the room, they feel like nothing is happening. But something huge is happening. Your dog is watching. The fact that you're nearby without demanding anything from them is speaking louder than any treat ever could. In the wild, dogs rest near other dogs they fully trust. They don't always cuddle to show affection. Sometimes they just share space. That quiet act of just existing together is one of the strongest bonds dogs form with each other. When you sit near your dog without reaching for them, without calling their name, without trying to make something happen, you're telling them, I don't need anything from you. I just want to be here. And for a dog, that's everything. You'll start noticing something if you do this daily. At first, your dog might keep their distance, but over time, that distance gets smaller. They'll move to the same room, then the same couch, then right next to you. Not because you ask, because they chose you. And in the world of dogs, being chosen is the highest form of love there is. So tomorrow, try it. Sit down, read a book, scroll your phone, do whatever you normally do. Just let your dog exist near you with zero pressure. What happens next might surprise you. Never touch your dog before doing this. How do you greet your dog when you walk into a room? Be honest. Do you just reach down and start petting them? If so, you're skipping a step that your dog has been waiting for you to learn your entire life. Dogs don't process the world through sight first. They process it through scent. Every single interaction your dog has starts with their nose. When two bonded dogs greet each other, they don't just walk up and start grooming. They sniff each other's faces first. That tiny exchange of scent is basically a dog handshake. It says, I know you. You're safe. Now think about what happens when you skip that and go straight for the head pat. To your dog, it's like someone you barely recognize walking up and hugging you with no warning. It's not painful, but it's jarring. And over time, it teaches your dog to flinch instead of lean in. Here's the daily habit. Every single time you're about to pet your dog, extend one finger first. Hold it a few inches from their nose and let them come to it. Let them sniff. Let them process you. When they push their face into your hand or nuzzle against your finger, that's your green light. That's your dog saying, okay, I'm ready. This takes 2 seconds. But those 2 seconds completely change how your dog experiences your touch. You go from being someone who pets them to someone who asks first. And dogs never forget the people who ask first. Stop waking up your sleeping dog. Can you honestly say you've never scooped up your sleeping dog just because they look too cute to resist? We've all done it. They're curled up in that perfect little ball looking peaceful, and something in your brain says, I need to hold that right now. But what feels like love to you feels like something completely different to your dog. Dogs spend 12 to 16 hours a day sleeping, and that's not because they're lazy. It's because sleep is how their body recovers, processes stress, and regulates their entire nervous system. Deep sleep specifically is when your dog feels the most vulnerable. Their guard is completely down. They chose that spot because they felt safe enough to disappear from the world for a while. Now imagine what happens when you interrupt that. Your dog is in their most defenseless state, and suddenly they're being lifted into the air with no warning. Their heart rate spikes. They might startle. And even if they settle into your arms a few seconds later, something was registered. That spot isn't as safe as they thought. Do this enough times, and you'll notice something subtle. Your dog starts sleeping in harder to reach places. Under the bed, behind furniture, in corners. They're not being antisocial. They're protecting their sleep from the one person who keeps interrupting it. The daily habit here is the simplest one on this list. When your dog is asleep, walk past them, let them rest. You'll earn their trust back in ways you can't see. One spot on their body unlocks everything. Remember in number 1, when I said there's one spot on your dog's body that triggers something deeper than your voice ever could? This is it. And once you know this, you'll never pet your dog the same way again. When dogs who are deeply bonded groom each other, something called allogrooming, they don't lick just anywhere. They focus almost exclusively on one area, the base of the head, right between and behind the ears. That's the spot a dog can never reach on their own. So the only way they get groomed there is by someone they trust completely. That's why this spot is different from every other place you pet your dog. The belly is vulnerable. The chin feels good. But the area between the ears and down the back of the head is reserved. It's family only. When another dog grooms this spot, it releases oxytocin in both dogs, not just the one being groomed, both of them. It's a chemical bond that says, we belong to each other. Now here's what most owners miss. You can trigger this same response every single day. Take a few seconds to gently stroke that spot between your dog's ears with your fingertips. Don't scratch, don't rub hard. Gentle, slow, repetitive strokes, the same rhythm another dog's tongue would use. Watch what happens. Your dog's eyes will close slowly. Their body will soften. Their breathing will deepen. That's not just comfort. That's your dog's brain releasing the exact same chemical it would release with a bonded family member. If you do these 7 small things every day, talk softly, slow blink, play with purpose, share space, ask permission to touch, respect sleep, and stroke that special spot, your dog won't just feel loved. They'll know, down to their deepest instincts, that you are their person. And in the end, isn't that what we all want? If this made you think about your dog differently, hit like and subscribe. There's so much more to understand about how they love us and how we can love them better.